What will humans look like in the future? It's hard to say, but researchers have observed the evolution of a human artery in the hands. Thus, according to a study published in 2020 by researchers from Flinders University and the University of Adelaide in Australia, an artery that temporarily runs down the center of our forearms while we are in the fetal stage does not disappear as often as it used to. This means that there are more adults than ever with this extra channel of vascular tissue running under the wrist. Since the 18th century, anatomists have studied the prevalence of this artery in adults, and the 2020 study showed that it is clearly increasing in humans. Thus, if the prevalence was about 10% in people born in the mid-1880s, by the end of the 20th century, it was about 30%. So that is a significant increase in a fairly short period of time when it comes to evolution. The median artery forms fairly early in all humans, carrying blood to the center of our arms to nourish our growing hands. At about 8 weeks, it usually regresses, leaving the job to two other vessels, the radial arteries and the ulnar arteries. The anatomist examined 80 limbs from cadavers, all born in the first half of the 20th century, and compared them with other existing data. The fact that the median artery appears to be 3 times more common in adults today than it was more than a century ago is a startling finding that suggests that natural selection favors those who retain this extra supply of blood. This increase could have resulted from mutations in genes involved in the development of the median artery or from health problems in the mothers during pregnancy. If this trend continues, most people will have a median artery in their forearm by 2100. You might imagine that having a persistent median artery might give you more dexterity in your fingers or a stronger forearm. However, having this extra artery puts you at a higher risk of carpal tunnel syndrome, a condition that makes you less able to use your hands. The research was published in the Journal of Anatomy.